Hello everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Isekai Shokudou. So, last time, the first half of the episode was about the Lion Man customer Lionel, a fitting name. We got to see his backstory and everything, which I actually really liked. It may have been one of my favorite stories so far of one of the customers. Of course, his appearance reminded me a lot of Leomon from Digimon, so that did make me like him a bit more. In the way he would just like eating food in the restaurant and then going and kicking ass in the arena. It was cool. I really liked that. The second half of the episode, the customer was a half-elf named Victoria, and which was interesting considering last episode I'm pretty sure we had an elf customer, so a little bit back-to-back on that. She was voiced by Tamura Yukari, who also voices Nanoha from Mahou Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha, among other characters that I like. So that would explain why her voice sounded kind of familiar. Yeah, she had a nice little pudding dessert and enjoyed herself quite a bit at the restaurant, like most customers do. So, that was pretty much all that happened last time. So let's get into it. As usual, there will be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner and subs below me to help you follow along. Now then, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh wow, we're actually now starting with the opening. Is that a first? Isekai Shokudou title drop there. Shower scene. Yeah, that is very much true. Restaurants are pretty serious about that. Gotta make sure your horns are nice and squeaky clean. Shockingly. It's a pretty nice uniform. Almost like a maid uniform. So it's nice we're getting to learn a little bit about what Aletta does there. At least before the restaurant opens. Ooh, an elevator. Is she not familiar with elevators? Like a storeroom? Cardboard boxes. Well, if she had demonic strength, that would be more convenient, but as she said before, the horns are the only real difference between her and a normal human. Potatoes. Potatoes, always consistent. I mean, who better to teach you, really? Well, when a professional cook tells you something's not too hard, you have to kind of take that into perspective. A magical tool that we all have in our homes. Oh, we're finally getting a customer? I knew that's where the opening would start. We almost went 5 minutes without the opening, though. I mean, I think we've seen most of the customers in the opening. And I'm sure we'll see that other employee eventually. Sandwiches. Only the finest food here. A lot of the customers seem to have a usual. I mean, yeah, that seems like a pretty great job to me. It's definitely not too busy. Someone's demanding. Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, that makes a bit more sense now. Yeah. Yeah, I think we may have seen that in the first episode. You're all wrong. Pizza's the best dish. Yeah, you're kind of walking into an argument there. Most arguments that happen in life aren't really worth arguing about. Oh. Is that really a big deal? That didn't work. Indeed. I mean, yeah, I'd rather just be enjoying the food than arguing about what food's better. But of course, while you're waiting for your food, you don't really have much to do. Yes, everyone's got their own opinion. You're kind of contradicting yourself with how you said you didn't argue before. Pretty sure you can put anything between bread slices if you want to. And we're getting all the customers today. You know, I know they're in a restaurant, but they can always talk about something besides food. Of course, you would think that. Yeah, we don't want this to get out of hand. There's the elf girl. We all know her preference. Anything that doesn't come from animals. Grilled rice balls. She needs something else to satisfy her. You know, sometimes you just have to accept that different people like different things. Can you keep track of all that? I know I couldn't. You know, I asked for the show to break the pattern, and it actually seems to be doing that this episode. It's pretty much bring all the customers in for some good old food arguing. She has such a soothing voice, as opposed to him who does not. I'd be writing that stuff down if I were you. Definitely seems to be one of the busier days, and are we going to see the dragon chick again? Yeah, she was one of the one that wasn't there. I remember the first episode, I think it was, when she was in a giant dragon form and just kind of looking at it. That was great. Yeah, it's been a long day. Yeah, quite a bit stronger than you are. Yeah, working in a restaurant all day, making a bunch of food, and delivering food that you can't actually eat yourself. I don't know why I use the word deliver when she's just carrying them to the table. Yeah. I probably could have guessed that much. Yeah, it doesn't look that difficult. And then I go to try it and fail miserably. I know how that goes. Yeah, that's gonna make you a bit hungry. And since this is a restaurant, you kind of have any kind of seasoning you really want or need. Uh, that was not the itadakimasu I was expecting. I think she might have said that once before in the show. Yeah, the chef knows what's up. Yeah. You know, it'd be funnier if when a character says stuff like this as they're eating, instead of it being like, in their head, if they try to speak all this out loud while they're eating. That would be quite amusing. Do you even have to ask? That's the magic of cooking. Anything can be made to be better if you know what you're doing and have the right ingredients. And that's the episode. Like I said, it definitely broke the pattern of one customer the first half of the episode, some information on their backstory, then they discover the restaurants, and then rinse repeat for the second half. Which I don't really mind that, but I just wanted a little bit of a break from it, and we pretty much got that this time. Yeah, most of the episode was pretty much arguing about food. And we still didn't get the new employee girl. Oh, dang. But yeah, I don't have to look at the preview, but that was a nice sight nonetheless. So that was the 6th episode of Isekai Shokudou. And yeah, it was a good episode. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to say that I haven't already said, so let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.